3. Craig Penny. Do I have Mr. Penny out there or not? There he is. All right, Mr. Penny, your name? Good morning, sir. Your name?
Go ahead. Name.
Craig Eugene Penny.
Michael Carmen, P7 to form the defendant, Your Honor.
All right, let me just slow this one down. I want to make sure everybody understands everything here. Your client pled guilty previously to no contest, I should say, to disorderly person, and the plea was to be taken under the provisions of section 771.1. And I'm fine with doing that. I've read the pre-sentence report. I want to know, before we go on any further, I see Mr. Penny, Eugene Penny, that is, in the back of the courtroom. Mr. Penny, do you wish to proceed and give us to come up here and give a statement? And if you'd like, sir, you're more than welcome to have a seat instead, right at the council table here, if you'd like. Or you can stand, whatever your preference. Yeah, your name?
Eugene Penny.
All right, so that's where we are. Defendant pled no contest under 771.1 to disorderly. Do you have you had a chance to review the report, the pre-sentence report?
I have, Your Honor. I reviewed it with my client previously. No additions, corrections, or deletions to be made. We would ask that you adopt the recommendations of probation.
Mr. Penny, is there anything that you would like to say, sir? No, I'm asking your son first. Craig Penny, state your name.
Craig Eugene Penny. No, Your Honor, I have nothing to say, Your Honor.
And right now you are where?
At the Detroit Guidance Center, Christian Guidance Center, Detroit.
And you are receiving psychological treatment, is that correct?
That's correct. Cognitive behavior therapy.
All right. Ms. Dodge, your name.
Laura Dodge, victim advocate.
Mr. Penny, is there anything, and I'm talking to you, Eugene Penny at this point, is there anything you would like to say?
I thought maybe we could help him at our house, but he just got too mean and we can't handle it. He needs professional help. So I can't take him back in the house.
So you don't want to have contact with him then, right?
No.
So you don't want to be able to have him come over or anything?
No.
I'm just asking. All right. Anything else that anybody would like to say? Mr. Penny?
Me, Your Honor? I have nothing to
Yes, sir.
I have nothing to add. Thank you.
Now, you remind me, you went in there of your own volition. You went to the Detroit Christian Guidance Center on your own, correct?
No, I was ordered here.
I'm sorry?
I came here from county jail.
But in this case, I gave you a personal bond, and I just said that you were not to be released until fitted with a GPS tether. So how did it happen that you went there? Did you tell them you wanted to go there? Did they say, we can't find a location to verify your address, or where you don't have a place to go, therefore we're taking you?
I have no address. I have no address to report to, and I have a tether on. So I believe that's what happened.
So do I have, is this your therapist behind you? I can't see anybody.
Yes, it is, Your Honor. And I can provide a little clarification. When he was released from Wayne County
Can you,
Jail.
wait a minute, slow down. Can you tell me your name, please, sir?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. My name is Bruce Marks, M-A-R-K-S.
Okay. So you're seeing Mr. Penny, right? And is it,
Yes.
to your knowledge, is he there because he didn't have an address and the county sheriff's tether unit could not provide him therefore with a GPS tether to be released?
They did provide him with the tether, but they tethered him here to Christian Guidance Center. And since he's been here, we worked with him on substance abuse issues and cognitive behavior therapy. We're looking now, once the case is concluded, and trying to get him recovery support housing out in Plymouth or Westland.
There was a bit of an echo. You said now that the case has been concluded, what?
Yeah, once the case is concluded, we will be processing him out by trying to get recovery support housing. And we're looking at the Lighthouse program in Plymouth. And the other program is the Safe Step program in Westland. And either one of those facilities will be chosen based on the availability of beds.
Okay, so I want everybody to understand, if I'm going to order somebody confined for any reason, then, and I'm talking about to a mental health treatment facility, like the Detroit Christian Guidance Center or any of these others, I'm not likely to do that here. This is the sentencing. So my sentence is going to be that and I want to, maybe you can help me through this process. I want to make sure that the tether unit understands that I'm going to remove the tether. I'm going to order the tether removed. I'm going to allow him to be released. Mr. Penny, I don't know where you're going to go, but I'm not going to order you to be confined on a case like this. This is a 90-day misdemeanor, and it looks to me like you've been probably confined at the Christian Guidance Center with the tether since February the 6th. That is 22, that is 43 days, and that's enough. So I'm not going to order that. I am going to order you to continue to attend mental health treatment. So we're going to have to notify the Wayne County Jail, Lisa, that we want the tether unit, that I'm ordering the tether to be removed.
Okay.
And I'm going to let Mr. Penny contact us if there's a problem. So what I'm going to do here, am I making sense with you, Mr. Marks?
Yes, and Your Honor, the two facilities I mentioned to you, they're not lockdown facilities, so Mr. Penny will be allowed to attend any mental health sessions that he needs to attend if they're not provided on site. And also he'll be able to find employment. These places I'm sending him technically are transitional housing for individuals who need continued substance abuse, CBT therapy, but also need to go out and work so that they can then find their own residencies, and these agencies help with that.
I understand. And Mr. Penny, that's something I'm going to let you decide. I'm not going to order you to do anything but continue to attend mental health treatment, and that can be on an outpatient basis. You don't have to go to Safe Step. You don't have to go to the Lighthouse, but that may be something that will benefit you. And because as far as I'm concerned, when I start ordering people inpatient, there's no question but that's like ordering incarceration. And I'm not going to do that any longer. You've already been, like I said, in there for 43 days. I didn't order you to attend the Christian Guidance Center. I just said I wanted a tether. I understand why they sent you there, but I'm going to place you on probation for a period of 12 months. And here are your terms. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. If you change your address, your place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify the probation department. You have to report to them as directed. Mr. Marks, would you please write this phone number down for Mr. Penny? 734-671-0201, extension 245. Again, 734-671-0201, extension 245. He can contact probation and he can tell them of his whereabouts. Maybe he'll choose to go over to one of those facilities. That's his business. If he does, then he's going to have to get to them to have them report. In fact, have probation get on here right now, if you would, Dean. I'm going to order you continue. I'll take this under section 771.1. I'm going to order that you continue attending treatment and provide proof of that. You have to do that. One of the things, sir, you cannot possess firearms of any kind. You cannot possess dangerous weapons of any kind. You're not to have any contact at all with Eugene Penny. You cannot write, phone, see, text, email. You cannot have anybody else do any of those things for you or on your behalf. You can't have any contact, direct or indirect, with him. I'm also going to tell you, Mr. Eugene Penny, if you ever change your mind on this, if you ever decide you want contact, you get a hold of the probation department. They'll schedule a hearing. And I will lift the no contact provision in all likelihood if you're telling me you want to have contact with him. The tether is to be removed today or as soon thereafter as possible. I'm going to order fines of 100, costs of 50, $75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. So I'm going to go light. That's $275. Probation fees are $240 for 515. Screening fee is $60 for a total of $575. I'm going to order 7 days court work program, credit 7 for the time that you have served. Credit 7 for time defendant has been at Detroit Christian Guidance Center. So I'm not going to require you to do any of that, Mr. Penny, except you do have to do what I've said here. If you do not, your probation could be revoked, 771 status revoked, you'd be subject to a 90-day jail term. If you do what I said, that is, if you complete your mental health treatment, continue attending, provide proof, have no contact with Mr. Penny, don't violate a law, you don't possess firearms, you pay your fines and costs, you stay out of trouble. At the end of 12 months, the prosecutor will move to dismiss this, and I'll be happy to go along with it. So that will be, review hearing date will be on March the
5th at 9 o'clock.
March the 5th of 24. I can't believe we're talking about 2024 now. 2024 at 9 o'clock in the morning. So, Mr. Penny, you wait right there. Probation will come in and go over everything with you. We're going to try to take care of that today as long as Mr. Marks is there. We need to send a notice to the tether unit that I'm ordering the tether to be removed, and we will go from there. So, Ms. Wilds, I'm sending the sentence over. I'm going to let you go through that, and you can instruct Mr. Penny now. I didn't send him to the Detroit Christian Guidance Center. There's other facilities, Safe Step, the Lighthouse, that he has an opportunity to go attend if he wants. I'm not ordering that. I'm just ordering that he continue attending treatment, and I'm ordering that the tether be removed. Mr. Pitt, and I'm going to have you, by the way, Ms. Wilds, set up the terms of payment on this. Okay, yes. So you set up the terms of payment. Probation will set up terms of payment. And also, sir, one last thing is part of your probation. You are not to enter. You're not to enter or go near 2106 Churchill in Trenton. You've been there a long time, haven't you, Mr. Penny? Mr. Penny, you've been
Yes,
there a
sir.
long time, haven't you? No, I'm talking to the victim.
Oh, Excuse me,
How long have you lived on Churchill?
60 years.
You know, I grew up at 17, at the other end of the block, the other block.
Yeah,
And I remember your name when we moved when I was a young kid. Remember how everybody used to play baseball back there? And football and basketball, they had the park, they did hockey, not hockey, chess, checkers, tetherball. Boy, they need those days in this country again. Good luck to you, Mr. Penny. If you violate 90 days, I wish you well. Probation will talk to you. Thank you, sir. Good luck to you. I really hope you get yourself some help, Mr. Penny. Best of luck. Thank you very much. Kimberly Lowe.